Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Raid YouTube channel. We finally reached the end of the series, which is creating all-time 11s or all-time 12s for IPL teams. Just a disclaimer, we have only 8 teams here because, of course, the Gujarat Titans and the Lucknow Super Giants haven't been around long enough to warrant making such a team. But anyway, here we are today at the last video, and we'll be tackling a team that I'm not a big fan of. Much like the Chennai Super Kings, I have a strong resentment towards this team, and of course, I'm talking about the Mumbai Indians. But of course, my resentment aside, the Mumbai Indians, it cannot be denied, are a top team. Perhaps the one of the greatest teams alongside Chennai Super Kings in IPL history, and it all comes down to the way that they've built their teams over the course of these 18 years. So what we're going to be doing, as with the previous videos, we're going to be going through these players that they've had and basically coming up with two all-time 11s that we'll probably go pit head to head and see who's got the better team. Now, of course, I need someone to help me out here, and I've enlisted the support and the help of one of my juniors from college, Nirav. Nirav is a huge sports fan, particularly of cricket. He's really into cricket analysis and cricket statistics and basically everything about cricket. And yeah, I'll hand the mic over to him. Nirav, tell the people a little bit about yourself and plug anything if you want to.
Sure. Firstly, hello to all the audience here who's watching the video, and a special thank you to Nitin for inviting me on his channel, and I wish him all the success with all the work he's doing. It's been like great watching all his videos, and it's really gotten me excited because I watched the videos that have gone on earlier where they've gone on to make all these all-time 11s, and I'm pretty excited about it. And since I'm also an RCB fan and I also know that Nitin is one, so it was really hard for us to probably pick an all-time 11 for these other teams because we're like hardcore RCB fans. But yeah, we had to do what we had to. So yeah, thank you, Nitin. Yeah, we can get going.
All right, thank you so much, Nirav, for the kind words. But yeah, let's get down to business for what we are here for. And basically, we will be presenting to you our batting order. We've picked these teams beforehand, and we'll be going down from 1 to 11, and then our impact players, starting off with the openers. Nirav, why don't you kick us off? Who are your two openers?
Sure. So my first player is, and my opener is the one and only the hitman, Rohit Sharma. He's also my team's captain. He's a 5-time IPL winner. He's one of the most successful IPL captains alongside MS Dhoni. And also in the recent past, he's also won India a couple of ICC events back to back, which makes him like a clear shot captain for my team. He's one of my openers as well. And along with him, I have Sanath Jayasuriya. He's one hell of an explosive player. And I chose him mainly because of that reason, because Rohit Sharma and Sanath Jayasuriya can probably demolish any bowling attack in the world. And Jayasuriya, I'm not sure if many of you know this, but Jayasuriya in one of the first few IPLs, he had a 40 ball 100 against the strong teams back then, the strong bowling attacks back then, when people used to play probably with the 120, 130, 140 strike rate. He had a century with the 200, 220 strike rate. If I remember right, it was 114 or 48 balls. So that clearly proves what an explosive opener he is. So yeah, Rohit Sharma and Sanath Jayasuriya are my explosive opening pair.
So, I mean, as Nirav mentioned, a really explosive opening pair for him. As you guys will see through the video, he's really got a top-heavy batting order, really good top order for him. In comparison, my batting order, while decent, isn't as great as his. But nevertheless, my openers are two guys who do have a lot of history with the Mumbai Indians. At first is my first foreign selection, Lendl Simmons. Simmons is maybe not as well known of a figure to maybe the generic cricketing audience, but the hardcore fans know exactly what he has done for the Mumbai Indians. A pure opener, a great guy to have opening the batting for you, scored a lot of runs for the Mumbai Indians, and some people may even have him in their all-time Mumbai Indians 11, as do I. My second player is my wicketkeeper, the young gun Ishan Kishan. Ishan Kishan really burst onto the scene with the Mumbai Indians. He performed exceptionally well in the first 2-3 seasons he was there and continued his form so long as he was there. He's a real product of the great scouting system that Mumbai Indians has, especially when it comes to local talent. Of course, heading into the 2025 season, he'll be plying his craft for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. But for this all-time 11, he will be reprising his role as wicketkeeper for me. We'll now go on to the 3, 4, and 5 selections we made. Nirav, why don't you let us know who you got there?
Sure. So my 3, 4, 5 are actually, I think only Ambati Raidu will probably be my number 3. The other 2 are floating positions. So number 3, Ambati Raidu, I'll just give you a brief on him. Raidu's been like a cog in their wheel, especially in the first few seasons where they were able to win the title. Probably in 2013, he was like a really important part of the team. And he moved on to Chennai later on, but he's been that stable middle order player who, if in case, since the openers are so explosive, in case there's a collapse, he'll probably be someone who can build on the innings, and he can stay there and maybe get some momentum into the innings. So yeah, Ambati Raidu will be my stable number 3, and the other 2 positions 4 and 5 are floating positions, so probably I'll use them as per the match situation. So my number 4 right now I would list Quinton de Kock, and number 5 I would list Hardik Pandya. Depending on the situation and when the players get out, I'll probably use them. Hardik Pandya is, like we all know, currently Mumbai's captain, and he's captained them for the last season, and he's led Gujarat Titans to one final, and he's won them an IPL as well. So Hardik Pandya is like a great, he's also my team's vice captain. So he's a great addition. He's an all-rounder. He brings that balance into the team. So Hardik Pandya is my number 5, and like I mentioned earlier, Quinton de Kock will be my number 4. Quinton de Kock's actually won. He was actually a very important part of Mumbai's. They're the only team who's won successive titles apart from Chennai Super Kings. That was in 2019 and 2020, where Quinton de Kock played a huge role. He was amazing at the top of the order. He gave them good starts. He probably averaged over 30 for them in both the seasons, 30 to 40, and he also scored over 500 runs in one of those seasons, if I'm right. So Quinton de Kock is my number 4, and Hardik Pandya is my number 5.
So, I mean, like I said, a really good batting lineup for Nirav. He's got Ambati Raidu at number 3, Quinton de Kock at number 4, and of course Hardik Pandya, the current captain of the Mumbai Indians, at number 5. As for me, at number 3, I've gone for an all-time great, some may say even the greatest batsman in Indian and cricket history. He only played 2 seasons, I believe, for the Mumbai Indians, but he captained them in those 2 seasons, is a legend in Mumbai in and of itself. I'm of course talking about the little master Sachin Tendulkar. One of the greatest batsmen of all time, there is no denying that. Great at getting you runs whenever and wherever you need it. And he's also the captain of my team. I believe his experience, especially when he was playing in the IPL, would be useful to have in an all-time 11. So yeah, he takes up the number 3 spot.
Sachin Tendulkar is also one of the few Indian players who's won the orange cap. I think back in the day, he's one of the winners of the orange cap, which also clearly shows for all these people who say he's not a T20 player, to win the orange cap with the likes of such great batsmen like Gale and all these big batsmen who used to bat back then. He's one of the people who's won the orange cap amidst all of them. So that clearly proves he's also a good T20 player, and he definitely, like you said, he's an all-time great.
I mean, fair enough. So, I mean, I'm glad to have Nirav helping me to win this thing. So, that's great for me. So, yeah, Tendulkar, all-time great, won an orange cap with the Mumbai Indians, and at number 3 for me. At number 4, I've got another guy who's known for just whacking things out of the park. I'm obviously talking about Surya Kumar Yadav, Sky. In recent memory, people will always remember that incredible catch he did during the T20 World Cup finals against South Africa. The catch that really just won us the game. But of course, he's known for his batting. Just an absolute beast with the bat in his hand. Gets you boundaries with ease, and gets quick runs on the board. He does have a tendency, at least in my opinion, to be a little careless at times, which has led to some easy shots. I mean, some really clumsy shots being caught, but that's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, he is an incredible batsman. At number 5, I've got a young talent, another product of Mumbai Indians' great scouting system. I'm talking about Tilak Varma. Tilak Varma is a guy who has been steadily improving his game over the last 2 seasons of the IPL with the Mumbai Indians. He recently broke onto the scene with the Indian national team and absolutely killed it with the T20 squad alongside Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma. Tilak Varma is definitely going to play a huge, important role for the Mumbai Indians heading into the 2025 season, and he might even be a key cog for the team, maybe a captain further down the line for the team as well. So he comes in at number 5 for me, and that rounds up my 3, 4, and 5. We next go into the middle order of sorts with 6, 7, and 8. Nirav, let us know who you got.
So my number 6 is again, like, these two are finishing positions. So I'll start with my number 6 and number 7, and then I'll move on to the 8th position. So my number 6 would be a left-hander in the middle. That's Hardik Pandya's brother, Krunal Pandya. He is also he's been one of the most important parts of their campaign in the 2017 and 2019 seasons, where he gives you that balance in, like, probably below the finishers, where he can come and finish games for you. I still remember back in 2017 when they won the finals, the only guy that stood there and made those 130, 140 runs who could get them to a respectable total for them to defend. And if I remember right, they won by 1 run against Rising Pune Supergiant. So back then, Krunal Pandya was the one who got them that total, despite them being in trouble. And they were such a strong lineup back then, having Pollard, Pandya, Rohit, all these players in the team. But still, Krunal was the one who got them to a respectable total, and that's the reason I picked him. He also gives you that left arm spin variety, where he comes in and he bowls very economically. And the best part about him is he can bowl in the power play. So he can give you those tight overs in the power play when the batsmen are trying to attack. That's one important thing he gives you. And also a little bit of bias, because RCB's picked him and I definitely wanted him in the squad. So yeah, Krunal for that reason. And my finisher at number 7 would be Mumbai's all-time great. Not only a great batsman, an all-rounder who can bowl, but one of the best fielders that you will actually ever see. Who's played the game, a big fielder, gun fielder, big in stature and also big in size, who probably guards the long on and long off boundaries, where he stops these balls going above him over long off and long on. He's pulled off like so many miraculous catches at those positions. So clearly shows he adds to the game in all 3 aspects, as a batsman, as a bowler, and as a fielder as well. So yeah, Kieron Pollard's my number 7, and my number 8 is Harbhajan Singh. I think a lot of you might know, who followed the game in 2000, back in the 2000s, where Harbhajan Singh's won a lot of games for India, playing those short cameos where he comes and strikes a few sixes at the end. For example, India against Pakistan against Shoaib Akhtar, where he hit him for a couple of sixes over mid-wicket. And he's basically a number 8 batsman who can come and swing through the line and get you a few sixes at the end. That's my reason of picking him. And the his actual role in the team is mainly for the great spinner he's been for Team India and for Team Mumbai Indians. Yeah, so Harbhajan Singh as my spinner, Krunal Pandya as my spinner, and Kieron Pollard as my finisher in the team. So that's my 6, 7, 8.
So a great set of finishers for Nirav. This is where things go slightly downhill for me in terms of batting. I really don't have that many great finishers on my squad, mainly because I've got those huge hitters up top. But at number 6, and because I also had a severe lack of spin bowling, because, of course, the great Harbhajan Singh was selected by Nirav, I went with Tim David as my second foreign selection. Tim David, he's had only 2 seasons, if I'm right, with the Mumbai Indians. He did decently well with the bat and never really touched the ball for them. But nevertheless, he is a spin bowler, and if necessary, he could, spin the ball for me if needed. Of course, he is now playing for RCB, so hopefully he lives up to expectations with the team. At number 7, I've gone with 7 and 8 are also 2 other spin bowlers, because again, I needed to add some spin into my lineup. I went with Rahul Chahar. Rahul Chahar, of course, played a few seasons with the Mumbai Indians. He again was one of the guys that they found through their incredible scouting system, and he then swiftly moved on to the Punjab Kings. he is up there in terms of like the wicket takers for the Mumbai Indians, especially in terms of spin bowlers. I believe after Harbhajan Singh, he is number 2 in terms of the spin bowlers who've taken wickets, at least Indian spin bowlers who have taken wickets for the Mumbai Indians. At number 8, I've got the guy who comes in at number 3 on that list, Pragyan Oja. Another guy who I've picked him previously for my Sunrisers Hyderabad video, or Sunrisers Hyderabad / Deccan Chargers video, and I mean, yeah, he just adds more spin to my team, really helps out with that. Not particularly known for his skill with the bat, but like I said, he's primarily there to add some spin bowling to my team, because I mean, let's be honest, Kaninav got the monopoly of the spin bowling action, and of course that's no fault of his own, it was just me not being able to pick them at the right times. But yeah, those are my 6, 7 and 8. We'll now go to the last 3 positions before the impact player, which is 9, 10 and 11, which will basically be primarily bowlers. So yeah, Nirav, who are in those final positions for you?
Sure. So actually, I've gone ahead with these 3 bowlers who particularly done well for the Mumbai franchise. So the first bowler I picked is Trent Boult. The main reason for me picking him was getting some left arm variety into the lineup. And Trent Boult is someone who probably, if you watch the 2019 and 2020 season, the way he initially in the power play, probably when you turn on the TV, you would actually feel like it's a football score. I'm sure you would have seen a lot of memes on it, where the scores were basically like 2 for 1, 3 for 1, 3 for 0, 1 for 1. So stuff like that, where you actually think it's a football game going on and not a cricket game going on. And he was like a really important part of their bowling, where they missed out someone like a Malinga, who probably retired after the 2018 season, if I'm not wrong. 2018 or 2019 season, if I'm not wrong. So Boult was someone who gave them that swing in the beginning, along with Bumrah, who partnered with Bumrah and gave them those exceptional bowling starts that they needed, and especially because the IPL back in 2020 was played in Dubai, which helped him seam the ball around, swing the ball around. So yeah, Boult for that reason, where he can swing the ball early in the innings. And another bowler very similar to him, he's one of India's greats, India's World Cup winner, Zaheer Khan. Zaheer Khan is my actually number 10, who I've mainly picked because of the seasons he's had. I think initially he played one season with RCB and then he moved to Mumbai. Again he played for RCB and then again he moved for a couple of seasons to Mumbai. But yeah, he's been really good for Mumbai Indians. He's also been like an important part of their coaching staff through these years, and he's been a great asset to them in terms of building a team. So he's one of the senior people in the team who would probably guide the team well. And even when back in 2008, 2009, 2010, where he was in the peak of his careers and he won the World Cup in 2011, he was I still remember the reverse swing he used to get in the World Cup and those magical spells he used to bowl, and that's my main reason of picking him in the squad. So that gives us 2 left arm bowlers, and obviously I needed a right arm bowler too, and Nitin got the top of the cream, that is both. I think he'll tell you all it's when he goes next. But yeah, I could pick only one of these seamers, that is Dhaval Kulkarni. He's been exceptional for Mumbai whenever he's got a chance. He's been exceptional in the domestic circuit. For all of you who follow cricket closely, he's been like really good in the red ball, in white ball for India. In domestically, he's been amazing in the domestic seasons over the years. So my reason for picking him in the Mumbai Indian squad was mainly because of that, because he's won a couple of titles with them, and he's been crucial whenever someone misses out, he comes in as a backup bowler and does well. Even when he's picked ahead of someone, he's proven himself and he's done well for Mumbai Indians. And since also he's also an Indian, and I thought there needs to be some sort of domestic bowling, so that's the reason I went with the Dhaval Kulkarni, because I couldn't get the top of the cream like I mentioned earlier. But yeah, that's my 3 bowlers: Trent Boult, Zaheer Khan and Dhaval Kulkarni.
So Trent Boult, Zaheer Khan and Dhaval Kulkarni to finish off the lineup, or the starting lineup for Nirav. As for me, like you mentioned, the cat's out of the bag. The reason why I believe my team is so strong is because of the incredible pace bowling lineup I have. In at number 9, I've got Mitchell McClenaghan. McClenaghan is not really a well-known name, at least in the worldwide scheme of things or the global scheme of things, but he had some solid seasons for the Mumbai Indians. He's one of their top wicket takers of all time, and was a real wizard for them with the ball, especially as a pace bowler once the 2 major opening bowlers were done and dusted with. And I mean, coming to those guys who will open up overs for me if I am bowling first, or well, if I'm bowling at all, it's of course at number 10 I've got, like he mentioned, the cream of the crop in terms of Indian fast bowlers. I've got Jasprit Bumrah in at number 10 for me. I mean, what can be said about Jasprit Bumrah? He has probably been the best pace bowler, at least for a good decade now, both for India and for the Mumbai Indians in the IPL. He's such a sought-after talent. It's a shame that the Mumbai Indians will never let him go because I would love to see him on a team like RCB. Lord knows we need a guy like him on the team. But yeah, Jasprit Bumrah is in at number 10, and of course number 11 partnering him. Is the guy who's got a vice captain my team because he did have a brief stint as captain for the Mumbai Indians at one point of time. I'm of course talking about the Sri Lankan sling bowler Lasith Malinga. I mean, he was just incredible to watch play. The way his bowling action was something like it looked like you were shooting out a catapult or had like a slingshot in your hand. It was absolutely amazing, and it helped him get a lot of wickets in the process as well. Lasith Malinga, I believe, is the highest wicket taker in Mumbai Indians history, and just an incredible pairing to go with towards the end with Jasprit Bumrah and Lasith Malinga. Definitely, they'll be saving me a lot of runs if my batting fails to succeed, if it's opening the innings, or it'll help them, chase scores better by keeping things limited for the opposing team. And yeah, that rounds out my 11. We only have our impact players left. Nirav, let me know who your impact player is.
This is purely on vibe and what this player has done for Mumbai, not just in terms of his batting, but taking off his shirt back in the season. I think it's the 2014 or 15 season where he removed his t-shirt when they won the match because they had to qualify against Rajasthan in the certain number of overs. And I remember him and, if I'm not wrong, Corey Anderson forming that partnership and getting Mumbai over the line and helping them qualify into the playoff that season at Wankhede. So Aditya Tare, only for the vibes, for the reason of vibes, because he's done, whenever he's been given a chance, he's been a keeper for Mumbai and he's done well as a finisher. So as an impact player, probably because I'm so loaded, like I'm top heavy with my batting, so I probably thought if I could get on someone to fit in that as an impact player alone, I'll probably also as a backup keeper, because Aditya Tare is also a keeper. So that's my impact player for you, Aditya Tare.
Okay, so Aditya Tare is the impact player for Nirav. As for me, as I had mentioned earlier, my finishing is not all that great. After Tilak Varma, the batting order seemingly falls off once Tim David gets out, which is why I've got Saurabh Tiwari as my impact player. Although not a very well-known name on the international circuit, Saurabh Tiwari had some amazing seasons for the Mumbai Indians. He scored a lot of runs with the bat in his hand, really helped the team out in times of need, and he will do the same for me as a potential finisher for the squad. In case the top half of my team fails, I can always bring him on for the likes of maybe a Rahul Chahar or one of the less efficient batsmen in the bowling lineup to help get those runs if necessary. So yeah, that completes our 12-man team. Due to a lack of time, we'll quickly run through who our 11s are. Starting with me, my openers are Lendl Simmons and Ishan Kishan. At number 3, I've got Sachin Tendulkar. At number 4, I've got Sky Suryakumar Yadav. Number 5 for me is the young gun Tilak Varma. Number 6, I've got the Australian Tim David. At number 7, I've got Rahul Chahar for spin bowling. Number 8, another spin bowler in Pragyan Oja. Number 9, I've got Mitch McClenaghan, the pace bowler. And number 10 and 11 are the dynamic and deadly combination of Lasith Malinga and Jasprit Bumrah, who will hopefully win me matches. And of course, my impact player, in case I need a finisher, is Saurabh Tiwari. Nirav, why don't you let us know who is on your team?
So my openers are Rohit Sharma and Sanath Jayasuriya. Rohit Sharma is also my captain. Quinton de Kock is my number 4 batsman, and Ambati Rayudu is my number 3. Hardik will play at number 5, Hardik Pandya. Kieron Pollard is my number 6 batsman. Krunal Pandya as a floater, again like I said earlier, at number 7. Harbhajan Singh at number 8. Trent Bolt at number 9. Zaheer Khan at number 10. And Dhaval Kulkarni is my 11th man. And my impact player is Aditya Tare.
Yep. So yeah, guys, these are the two Mumbai Indians teams we have selected. Like I mentioned, there is a lack of time, so we can't really debate who's got the better team. Of course, we both have our special set of players. Neerav's batting is incredible with the likes of Rohit Sharma, Hardik Pandya, Kieran Pollard, just to name a few up there. As for me, I'm really proud of my bowling with the deadly pairing of Jasprit Bumrah and Lasith Malinga. But since we can't really debate about this, it's up to you guys to decide who's got the better Mumbai Indians all-time team. Don't be afraid to get in on the comment section below and share your thoughts and opinions with us. I'll end the video by thanking Neerav for coming on and sharing his knowledge about cricket and the Mumbai Indians and the IPL at large with us. It's a pleasure having him, and hopefully if we do some more cricketing videos in the future, we can have him on again. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.